This is not financial advice. Consult a financial advisor should you need one. Crypto.XL. Market's looking green, guys. Shout out to the Patreons. Back with another update. Guys, look at the Patreon portfolio. Let's take a look at this. Friends up 42%, Octavia 82%, OpSec 100%, Solana 25%, GT Protocol 74%, and I could go on and on and on. Also to note, right, we buy them when they're red, so we're actually probably up more than this, right? So if you're not part of the Patreon, why? Also, the prices of the Patreon are going to be going up pretty soon. I have about 4 or 5 slots left for the current tier, and after those get filled, the price is going to be increasing, right? Because there's too much value that I'm giving away this stuff for free here. Moving right along, Bitcoin, as we bounce around the 63,000 resistance, we keep getting rejected. What happens from here will be quite interesting. Actually, I don't mind if we have rejections. I hope we just stall here for a while and just hang out up here. I actually don't want us to just break into all-time highs so quickly, because when anything that goes straight up in a straight line, it becomes dangerous and it could come back down in a straight line, right? We've seen a warning sign here. You see this big red bar. There was a warning because Coinbase shut down for a moment, and people looked in their Coinbase accounts and they saw a zero balance. So everyone panicked, and people panic sold, and it led to a cascading effect of people selling, right? If you also notice, if you look at the chart, the RSI is quite high here, right? It's 91. So it seems to be like a correlation between the chart and news events, right? It seems to just correlate and happen at the same time. So what I would do is actually go by the chart. I think that's more important. That's the foundation, because the news always seems to just come up and match the chart anyway, right? So I would follow the chart more so than the news. But that's quite interesting. Being that we have broken the 618 and we're way above it now, chances of us hitting all-time highs within a couple months, I give us like within 2 months, are very, very, very high, right? So there's a good chance we hit it or we push up to that vicinity, and as we get there, people are going to start selling, because people sell when we get close to all-time highs. So we could go up there and we can get some resistance, and we could get some major sell pressure and pull back, and then just marinate a little bit, oscillating at a little bit lower level for quite a while, which would be quite healthy. That's actually healthier than just blasting through everything and not looking back. If we blast through everything and we don't look back and we just see a huge candle, it becomes dangerous, because if that were to happen, I would suggest to start taking profits at that point, and I would try to put some notices in the Patreon of when I'm taking profit, because if it goes straight up like that, when it comes down, it'll come straight back down just like that, kind of like a rocket ship re-entering the Earth's atmosphere, but without any stabilizers or a parachute. It'll just come straight back down, right? and then bounce, right? So resistance is good. This kind of does look like a bull flag to me, to be honest. So I'm suspecting further upside before we get any real serious, like really serious resistance to where we get like 20%, 30%, maybe even 40% pullbacks. But we have not experienced serious resistance for quite a while, so everyone's used to just up only. And I want us to get in the thought process of thinking about a possibility of a 30% pullback as we get closer and closer to 69K. And then like a wick down, serious crash though, very serious crash. Then it gets bought up and then we stabilize, but definitely, below or all-time highs. I'm seeing that as a probability. And I'm also seeing like if we were to get that 30% push down as we get closer and closer to 69K, it would be very, very good to have some cash on the side to buy that wick, because getting those prices again are probably not going to happen, right? But if we're talking about prices and we're talking about crypto and we're talking about getting in and getting it at some of the best prices possible, then we're talking about the Patreon, because we are absolutely crushing it right now. Octavia it's been a sleeper, and not many people were paying attention to it at the beginning. We've gotten in at so low. I don't even remember. I think I was mentioning like 45 cents or something, or 0.045. So that would be about a 3x. Let me see. Yeah, that'll be almost a 3x from where I mentioned it within the Patreon group. And there are many cryptos. There are many cryptos that I mentioned within this group where the prices that we were buying were lower than the prices here. We actually caught the exact wick down. Of course, the best times to buy crypto would have been months ago, right? But the next best time would be when they're at their lows, like their recent lows, and that's what we were doing. If you look at Friends 3, no one was talking about this. No one cared. We were buying, right? Octavia, we were buying at the lows. OpSpec, there was a serious discount on this, maybe 40% we were buying. Solana, we were DCAing into. GTA Protocol, every time it was red, we were buying. DexCheck, I've been talking about this for months. So basically, the wins we just keep winning no matter what, and it just keeps on accruing, and it's like compound interest now. We've been winning so much, right? But I will put the warning signs or the messages out there. Should you see a parabolic green candle, do not wait for me to come online and do a video. Don't wait for it. My Patreons are probably going to get a text message, right? They're going to get an update. But as far as YouTube, don't wait till you see one of my videos. You see a parabolic green candle, 69K. It might be some time to start thinking about, taking a little off the top there. Just a little bit off the top, so you don't have pie in your face should we come crashing back down, because that is possible. You've seen this wick, that Coinbase wick the other day, right? So you seen a Coinbase wick yesterday. So don't think it can't happen. We go up to like 69K and people, retail especially starts panic selling, and people start taking profit. Smart money first, but it leads to a retail cascade. And you can see a wick come all the way down. And for those of you who have cash for that wick, you will be legendary. They will write books to your glory for buying that wick, right? So that's where we're at. We're in exciting times. I told you 2024 is going to be fireworks, and it's already started off with a bang. And just to think, we're not at the halving yet. We've not started with the serious money printing yet for this cycle for 2024. We're not talking about the rate cuts yet. So there's just a lot that's going on. Money has started flowing into Bitcoin, the Bitcoin ETFs, and this is a conduit or faucet that's been turned on. It's like a gas pipeline, and we're getting the gas. We're getting the fuel to explode, right? So I believe it's a matter of time, but nothing goes up in a straight line, right? So you see that straight line, I would take a little bit of profits. We wick down, redeposit some. I'm not saying to completely get out of the market. I wouldn't do that, right? But I would take some caution, because if you look at what we're up, right, 3x, 4x, a couple of 10x's. If you look at the cryptos I've been buying, it's been quite. I would say it's easy. It looks easy, but we've gotten in at the right times and we've gotten in at the right prices. And speaking of prices, I recommend you get into the Patreon before the prices increase, because once those slots are filled, we're going to go to the next tier, right? It's kind of like the game. You level up. You keep leveling up, right? Make sure you check it out. This is setting crypto in easy mode. You get buy alerts. You get to know the best coins when they're on discounts. Like I send out messages to let you know, like, engine starter is down 15% today. I'm getting in, right? So it saves you a lot of time and energy. You don't have to be watching the market like a hawk, because somebody already is. I'm sitting here with 4 monitors in front of me. I mean, this is what I do, right? So you have me doing that, so you don't need to do that, right? And none of this is financial advice, of course. I'm just letting you know what I'm doing. But to me, it seems like we're pumping it up. It's been very, very good. It's been lucrative, and we're going to continue. So this has been Crypto.XL with your market update. Everything is going like we have planned, and we hope to make 2024 epic and 2025 legendary. And we're pumping. Alright, take care, guys. All these people are on our side now. They're gonna be pumping our bags. It's incredible. That green bar is coming, guys. That right there. Enjoy. Peace.